I am the back-end handyman. I fix things as cheap as I can, which is often all by myself. I am not a professional. May not be done the right way, but it's done my way. I assume no responsibility if you attempt the same thing and damage anything. Hey guys, what's up? Back-end handyman. I just want to come on here and let you know where I'm at with this. And I also had a contractor come in. He was talking about putting up the wall here, sistering it up against that one like I was already talking, or replacing the top plate. And you know, the more I looked into it, I seen you can get truss jacks. I can just buy those for about $120 a piece offline, and they'll support 3,300 pounds a piece. So, you know, get about 4 or 5 of those and just run across here with a big beam and lift it up just enough to where I can put another wall up against it or cut out that top plate. But I think what I personally want to do is widen this wall. I'm wanting to sister up a 2x6 wall right against it, just because I'm paranoid of the span and all the weight that's up there. And actually, my idea for the upstairs, there would be more weight up there. So the 2x6 wall, it'd be really thick right there. Over there at the doorway, you know, it'd gain another 5.5 inches wide. And I'd have to move that doorway over, but it would create this whole wall. And what that would do is it'd make it to where I can take the plumbing that's in that wall and I can run a pipe all the way over here and create on the other side of this wall is that back room. Create a laundry room back here, because right now the laundry room is over there and it shoots up. That's a pretty good sized room, but the laundry room shoots up and it goes all the way the length of the house. Now, maybe it's just my Samsung dryer, but it's burned up 3 of them heating elements that's inside of the dryer. Anyways, by doing that, I can create the whole pipe system for putting the laundry room back here. Eventually, what I'd like to do with this room back here is turn it into a workout room, laundry room, have the washer and dryer over there where that TV is, have like the little laundry room set up right there, a little table, washer, dryer, and you know, the washer could be right there and run through that wall, and the dryer goes right outside the wall, right back there. And that frees this room up over here that currently has the washer and dryer. See, it goes up from here and it goes the whole length of the house, which there is a room behind this. There's a pretty good sized closet. It comes from over here, goes over, goes up, goes all the way out. So, I mean, for one, it'd probably get clogged up. And if you ever seen them extensions that you get for cleaning out the dryer vents from Lowe's, you know, I think they come in 4-foot sections, maybe 5-foot. I don't know. Or 3-foot, could be. But you get a pack of the extensions, and you know, I bought a pack of extensions and I have a dryer brush that I run through that. I bought a pack of extensions, got up in the attic, and still put the extensions on there plus the 2 that came with the dryer vent cleaner. And I still didn't get all the way to the end. So, and I know there are little duct fans that you can put in the dryer ducting to help suck the lint and all that out. But that little room's in a pretty good spot for, I don't know exactly what I want to do with it. My wife says maybe make a pantry, but I was thinking making like a little side bathroom with just a toilet and a sink, a half bathroom right here, because the bathroom is right on the other side of this wall. And it's a really small bathroom. You can't put a very big vanity in there, and it's pretty much supplying 3 boys, 3 rooms of the house with their restroom and shower. So you barely get any room in that. And one of the things I thought about, see, this is the bathroom. One of the things I thought about doing was taking the toilet, taking it over here, putting it right back here, on right here and blocking this end to where the bathroom's bigger, and it has like a little toilet room that would go back in this way. This room would actually go back, and then you could have a little bit bigger vanity for 2 sinks right there. Or like I was saying, on the other side of this bathroom is that laundry room. I could take it and expand it the whole width of that laundry room, just running a wall that way. And that's probably a load bearing wall though. Now the trusses go parallel with this shower, or horizontal with the shower, so they're across the top like that. So this wall over here is not load bearing. It might go along a truss, but it's not holding up a bunch of trusses. So another idea I thought about doing to make this bathroom bigger, which I think is the better idea, is to take this wall here and go that way. Now, this could stay here, or you could put a door inside that will make it to where you can access the towels and stuff in this closet inside the bathroom instead. And also what it would do is it would eliminate this closet in here. Like you have this closet here. You can widen that bathroom out. Take up this closet. Wall this off. And then this little room here, there's a big room on the other side of this wall that I can put a wall in there and create a door here and make a big walk-in closet for this room. So inevitably what I would do is I'd take some room from the other bedroom's little hallway in there and create a bigger closet for this room, eliminating a closet from this room and making it into a bigger, huge bathroom with like a big soak tub and a walk-in shower maybe. I mean, maybe I'm thinking that it's going to give me a little bit more room than it really will, but that bathroom's really small. It's just, and trying to increase the value of the house, I think that it deserves a bigger bathroom, wider bathroom for at least these rooms. I mean, you could even make this room its own bathroom, because right here on the other side of that is the laundry room. So instead of widening the bathroom out that way, I could widen the bathroom out this way and then take this room, put just a regular door here and make a bathroom for this bedroom, and it'd have a walk-in closet, it'd have a bathroom right here, it'd have more wall space over there, and then just redo the cosmetics of it, you know. I don't know. Big dreams, big ideas for a big house. I just decided that we needed something with more land. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do, how far I want to go into this, and how expensive I want it to get. Because it can be really expensive. But what I am going to do temporarily on this is be working on taking this kitchen and putting it in here. It's right on the other side of the wall. I should be able to just run the plumbing and stuff through the wall. And then just take all this stuff, the countertop, the base, the stove, all this, and just take it in there, except for that last cabinet. That won't fit. It's kind of useless anyway. But, you know, the stove, the dishwasher, all this stuff can go right on the other side of this wall and give us everything we need while I redo this room. So I'm going to work on doing that. I'm going to get this kitchen part out of here and over there and hopefully hooked up and stuff so we can still have something to use. I have, like this thing here, I hate it. You can't even turn it no more. You see how it's turning the whole thing? This thing here sucks. But I did buy one at a garage sale for temporary. I just never put it in. So I'll probably change that out when I put it in there. And this sink does have a crack in it. So, I mean, we're going to have a different sink. This granite has a crack in it right there. That may not be that big of a deal. I'm going to try to buff it and clean it really good and see how good the granite overall looks before I put it on the cabinets when we put new cabinets in here. I don't know if I'm going to build my own cabinets or if I'm going to buy them. But if it's anything, but I got the cabinets all ripped out. I was planning on using the sink cabinet that was there for the kitchen sink for putting it on the other side of the wall so that we could have a sink over there, you know, just keeping it over there until I got this room done so I could put the new cabinets in here. I mean, if I had a kitchen in that other room, I could literally just use it until this room is completely done. I can build the cabinets in here. I can do everything by putting the kitchen on the other side. So I'm wanting to put the kitchen sink on the other side of that wall just so I can finish this room. But that kitchen cabinet didn't survive. But I did, however, get the granite countertop off. Now, luckily I didn't. It was already broke. This is where the cabinets were at, as you can remember. Right here. Freaking. All the way over there. And I ripped out the cabinet. This one here was actually over here in the corner. That was along the side. And then this one here was bolted to the front of it. Now you can see this was, when they put the plywood in, this is a good example of what kind of makeshift bullcrap we're working with here, right? Okay, now this is just a regular cabinet. I imagine it's one of the original ones from the house. Now, to make it look new, what they did is they put plywood all over the cabinets instead of painting it or anything, like I've said before. Now, this is what it used to look like. This is how it's thrown together. You can see we got the OSB. And when I pulled it out away from the wall, it was right here. I'm going to try to make this into a base cabinet to put the sink in on the other side of the wall for now because, like I said, the other cabinet did not survive. This one was nailed to it. So I am kind of happy I still have a cabinet I can turn into a base cabinet for probably a month or so. But that is crap, man. They just like nailed the shit together. Ain't that ridiculous? I just nailed this stuff together. The OSB and everything. Even if I just buy cabinets, they'll be 100 times better than this. And they'll be that particle board crap because you can't really find the good cabinets anymore unless you have a custom cabinet builder build them. Then you're going to pay upwards of $3,000 to $4,000, which is probably why we're looking at this. I'm going to build my own probably, especially figuring out how much everybody is overcharging for their services. Like the Terminator charges you $1,500 for something that literally costs them like $50 and a day's worth of work. But whatever, man. It's a good turnaround. So I'll probably build my own. There's YouTube videos and they look nice. So all I got to do is watch videos like I do for everything else. But here's the cabinet I'm going to try to turn into the base cabinet. This was the countertop that was on top of that. Leathered granite, as they called it. It was so wonderful. My wife wanted me to save it. I did not break the granite tops. However, this one right here, you can see it was cracked there, and it's cracked all the way through. So I don't know if we'll save this or not. But they're also textured. So, like, I don't know if you can see it, but it's not smooth. And to me, that's not really the cleanest situation whenever you're working with food. You gotta scrub the hell out of it, get it clean, in other words. So I'm thinking about doing some concrete countertops, trying my hand in that too. So we'll see. And the contractor coming in telling me, well, it'll be about $2,500 to put this wall up here. I mean, I can build that wall myself if I'm just going to put a wall up there against it. And then I might as well go ahead and do the whole plumbing thing like I kind of wanted to in the first place. And I talked to the building inspector, the city. I have to get a permit for it because I will be messing with electricity and sewer, plumbing, and all that. So therefore, after I get this over into the other room, he might get kind of mad at me for that because I didn't tell him that, oh, I'm going to make a temporary kitchen in the room next to it. So whenever I have him come, because he told me to go ahead and get the wall opened up before I have him come out and do the permit, because I can show him what I'm wanting to do and we can draw something up and put it on the permit and boom, there it is. Well, I'm going to get this opened up. But in order to do so, since it's so rotted out with the termites and stuff, I'm going to go ahead and move this stuff out. And I'm going to brace this wall before I start ripping all this sheeting off, all this sheetrock, all this tile. Before I rip any of that off, I'm going to get a temporary brace up against these trusses, holding this up. But in the meantime, I can get this kitchen temporarily in the other room until this room is completed and I get my new cabinets either built or bought or whatever. $2,500 to build a wall in here. You know, that's only about $500 worth of lumber, I'm pretty sure. I kind of estimated with 2x6s, and he's talking about doing like one thing he also mentioned is just running a 2x6 header across the top and just nailing it across. You know, kind of like that one is, except it'd just be one single board instead of pancaked two board. But that's what he was doing. And the problem with that is you'd have a board that sticks out. I just took off the soffit or the fur down or whatever they want to call it. I just took that off because it's taking up extra space and I'm wanting to make it more modern of a look. More modern of a look to me kind of means faceless cabinets with square, non-textured walls that's smooth, sleek, you know, just a more modern look to it. Now, if you got a bunch of extra edges and stuff, the more edges you got, the older it looks to me, I think. The more little creases and little boards coming up, the more little things you got going on in your room, the texture on the walls, the more that you have on that, the less modern I think it looks. So, like, heavy texture. The popcorn ceiling, everybody hates popcorn ceiling. There's a reason why. Because it's just, it falls onto your carpet. It looks stupid. And it gets really dirty. Over time, if you smoke, it gets really nasty and tar infested, crusty. It gets brown. And if you paint it with really, really good paint, at least, it's going to be fun to get it down. Because popcorn ceiling is easiest to get down when it's just plaster. But that's just a little update what's going on now with this project. I'm going to go ahead and get the kitchen put over in the other room. Like and subscribe to follow the process and see where I go with this. I'm not quite sure yet because we've decided we're not going to stay here. We're going to sell it after I get it fixed up, which is always, when I buy a house, me and my wife, when we buy a property, we look at it in that sense. We look at all our big purchases, something that I'm going to want to sell. I buy it to sell it, even if it's something we really, really want. Now, the vehicles is where I kind of slip up on that because me or my wife want a special kind of vehicle, and, well, if we see it, I'm willing to pay a little bit more to get exactly what we want. But when we bought the house, it was big enough and we knew that we could take the size and use it in the neighborhood that was coming up. They just built another addition behind our house, a whole bunch of little houses. Property values just skyrocketing. It's a seller's market. We need property, so I'm just trying to get this done. So we can get on with our lives and go move somewhere else and somebody else can be happy. So, you know, the videos aren't going to be specifically of exactly how I did the whole freaking thing, unless I get enough subscribers that, or viewers, that it makes it worth it. Which to me, having people that are actually getting value out of my content, like there's videos on here, I get comments all the time. Thank you so much for doing it. Within those same videos, I get people saying, why do you even do it if you don't know how to do it? Well, I'm not a professional, but handyman. The reason I'm handy is because hiring somebody else to do something you can do, you're losing money. And I'm all right with people making money. I know people got to earn their living. I know this for a fact. But when it gets to the point where you're paying, like I paid a plumber almost $900 just to run a gas line. It was 100-foot gas line. And it was a straight, I bought the supplies and everything. I paid him about $900 to do that. And the materials, it was only $85 worth of materials, and it was only 2 connections. It was a flex pipe. And then I had a guy do siding one time for insurance because we had a little burn. Some of the siding got melted. And, well, when he did it, you know, the insurance paid for it, so I was all right with it, but he was acting like he was going to fix it all up, and then come to find out when he came to fix it all up, the siding was installed too loose or something, so he couldn't fix it up the way he wanted. So what he did is he walked around with nails and tightened up certain parts of the siding, nailed it right through the siding, and then took gray paint and painted all the little nail things. That was his fix for that. Yeah, I would have got anal and I'd have probably spent a couple months doing it, but I'd probably ripped all the siding off and fixed it the right way. The way I thought was right. The way I do research and I take the information from certain people, and some people know what they're doing, some people don't. But then some people that don't teach you how not to do something as well. They'll teach you, oh, well, if you do it this way, this is going to happen, so maybe you should be prepared for that. So, I mean, any project I start and have to learn from scratch, it takes a good learning. Like, whenever I have the building inspector come in and look at this wall, and I'm going to have the blueprints for them, I have to learn a new program on a computer, which I'm not that good at learning new programs on computers. But it's SketchUp, and you can do plugins and stuff that will create a wall for you. Or, you know, if I wanted to build, I'm going to need it for cabinets, I could build the cabinets with it and things like that. What it does is it incorporates blueprints for whatever you want to build. So I'm going to have to figure out how to do all that. And yay! So I'm just a busy man. But like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll keep you updated as I go along. Don't think I forgot about you. I'm just really busy. Sometimes I don't feel like making videos. But, you know, the more people that watch and like and subscribe and say, oh, comment something, that always helps a lot. When somebody says, thank you so much, you helped me out a lot, that makes it worth doing it. I mean, I almost quit doing this channel several times. And then somebody would get on one of my videos, hey, I don't care what anybody else says, that video helped me a lot, thank you. That's the kind of stuff that keeps you motivated to do stuff. And, well, I'm not a professional, so take my experiences with a grain of salt. Understand that these same experiences may not happen to you. You may do it better than me, and almost every professional is going to do it better than me because they know what they're doing. But hey, every professional can't fix all my electronics and stuff too. I can fix about anything, just not as good as some people. So, peace. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video and want to follow my process, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in. Hey man, while you're at it, check out my other YouTube channels. The Stay Home Dad, The Back End Handyman, The Dorcher Family, and The Average Stoner. just a little bit of what I do from day to day as a stay-home dad.